What's going on, everyone? So Austin Reaves, him and the Lakers are headed for a very interesting offseason, right? He is headed into a contract year. Based on reports, he wants $30+ million. In all honesty, I think he'd probably get $30+ million. I just don't think it's worth it for the Lakers to pony up and give him $30+ million. Another team wants to give him that, all right? Let them, but you also don't want to lose him for nothing. But the Lakers don't really necessarily seem interested in trading him. Now, look. Couple things about that. What are the Lakers going to come out? They're going to be like, yeah, he's a bum. We're going to trade him. We're not going to give him $30 million. No, you got to put your poker face on, right? You need to make him seem like he is the most valuable player on. Man, we'll trade Luka and LeBron before we trade Austin Reaves, right? Like, 'cause again, you want to try to recoup as much value and assets and whatnot as possible for a guy like Austin Reaves. If you're going to trade Austin Reaves, you need to get value. Austin Reaves is a good basketball player. He's a very good basketball player. I don't think he's this superstar, man, he's a top 5 player in the league, baby. Like, I don't think it's anything like that, right? I've been very critical of Austin Reaves, but I believe my criticism is fair. Like, all the things that I've criticized him for, I mean, Austin Reaves has admitted himself to, and it's there. We can all see it. I'm not just like making stuff up. Like, it's literally there. The numbers, the eye test, the play, all of it, you name it, it's there. You've seen it. Most of it is just inconsistencies, right? Like, I like Austin Reaves. I've always liked Austin Reaves. I praised Austin Reaves for years, but at some point we have to be honest on Austin Reaves. And he's a very good role player. He's a blue chip role player, right? There are several of those guys throughout the league, right? He's a guy that's not quite a star, not quite an all-star, all that stuff, but he is very good. There's real value. I've made videos arguing keeping Austin Reaves. I've made videos talking about trading Austin Reaves. I believe the Lakers need to trade Austin Reaves because I just don't think the fit with Luka. As soon as the Lakers went and traded for Luka, Austin Reaves became expendable. The moment that happened. Because I just don't think that they can coexist in the backcourt. And I think you have that redundancy. And I think you have too many needs to hold on to a guy like Austin Reaves. If the Lakers didn't, the Lakers had essentially a championship ready-made contending roster, or it was like, hey, we just need to get a center and we're good, right? Then fine, right? Keep Austin Reaves. Let's see what you can do. Make him the 6th man, whatever. But that's likely not what it is for the Lakers, right? And Austin Reaves recently, his agent came out and talked about how, like, hey, Austin Reaves, he's the guy. He's our dude, right? Like, just wait. I hear all the rumors, right? But what is he supposed to say? Like, my client's a bum, and, no, his job is to hype up his guy. His job is to make Austin Reaves sound like he is the greatest player ever, and he is about to have a Jordan season in the works, right? Because he wants to get his guy the best contract possible, because that's how he makes his money, and so on and so forth, right? So you hear all the talk about, like, Austin Reaves is about to take the next step. Watch out, Reaves is coming, next step Reaves. And look, I want to be fair, right? Austin Reaves is 26, right? He'll be 27 literally in a couple days, right? So with that, he is young enough to still continue to grow. And to his credit, he has improved percentage-wise year in and year out. He still has had his inconsistencies, even during the regular season, right? But can he continue to take strides? Of course. Right? And now you're going to have a full season, full training camp, full off season, right? He's going to be working out, not going to be playing all that basketball and, kind of just dealing with tired legs and all that stuff, right? He's going to be able to kind of just work himself right. Hopefully he's focused on really, because it's a contract year. Hopefully he's focused on like, hey, I need to become the best version possible, rather than like, hey, I'm just going to play golf all off season, right? Like, that was a real concern. That was a real question, right? We talked about it on this channel, and Austin Reaves was like, hey, just because you don't see me working out doesn't mean that I'm not. Okay, that's fair. But he started off pretty bad on the season, right? He had his inconsistencies. He had his good games, don't get me wrong, but he had a lot of bad games too. And then he just kind of hit that midway point of the season and just took off, right? But I don't care what you do in the regular season. I care what you do in the playoffs when it matters. Yes, you need the regular season in order to make the playoffs. But if you completely disappear, right? Like, and look, I've seen all the, he had a toe injury and whatnot. He played 2.5 games before that injury, and he was terrible. They were worse before the toe injury. He was actually better after the toe injury, right? So again, it's like, it's okay to be honest. It's okay to be like, hey, Austin Reaves just didn't live up to what he was expected to live up to, right? he has his issues. He has things he needs to work on. He needs to handle ball pressure better, right? He needs to bulk up, get some strength, stop getting bullied and pushed around so much. He needs to work on his three-point shooting, right? His percentages. He can be very streaky, right? He's either 1 of 9 or he's 8 of 9, right? Like, it's just he needs to kind of find that consistency. But again, you're going to have a full season playing alongside Luka, playing alongside LeBron James. Is there a path to where we see a different Austin Reaves? Absolutely. Right? There is a version of this where Austin Reaves kind of gets back to being, an even better version than we saw towards the back half of next season. I want it. I would love for Austin Reaves to be a top 5 player. You know why? Because that means the Lakers are probably ridiculous at that point. Right? The better Austin Reaves is, the better the Lakers are. So why would I want Austin Reaves to be a bum? Right? Why would I want Austin Reaves to fail? No. If Austin Reaves can unlock another level and become a superstar and make an all-star team next year and average 38-8, and here's the thing, though, come playoff time, continue that, Lakers are probably winning the championship next year. Right? So I will gladly take that. I'm never going to root for Austin Reaves to be terrible because I don't want that. Because the worse he is, the worse the Lakers are, as we saw in the playoffs. Right? Austin Reaves, we needed Austin Reaves, and he was a no-show. And we got ran through because of it. Right? So again, like I need Austin Reaves to be great. And look, his numbers and whatnot are good. Very good. Right? He had a very good season. Right? But again, Austin Reaves could have averaged 100 points, 50 rebounds, and 50 assists. But if come playoff time, you're pedestrian, who cares? I don't care what you did in the regular season. As soon as that when it matters happens, as soon as that buzzer rings and it is like, hey, it's go time. Let's go. And you're getting the shivers and the shakes, and you're all of a sudden you turn into like Laker fans ran D'Lo out of town. Right? Like literally for years complain about D'Angelo Russell and his lackluster playoff performance. But Austin Reaves does it and everyone's just like, man, it was just a bad run. Like, no, he's had more bad runs than he's had good runs. Right? Let's go through it, right? For those that don't believe, right? He had the Memphis Grizzlies series where he was fantastic. No doubt about it. D'Lo was also very good in that series too, by the way, but he was very good. Then the Warriors series happened, and the first 3.5 games, Austin Reaves was awful, like bad, right? Like Klay Thompson was abusing him. Like it wasn't fun to watch. It was like, wow, this is not going well. Like, come on, Reaves. Reaves talked about, he needs to figure it out. He's in a slump. No, it was the Warriors accounted for him, right? They started to pressure him and get after him and get under him and make him have to work. And that's when you first started really seeing he doesn't handle ball pressure well. He doesn't handle physicality well, right? But he was able to get through that. And then the Denver series, to his credit, picked it up. So 2 out of 3 series, he was good, right? Then you have the Denver series again, and he was terrible. He shot 27% from three-point range. I don't even think it was that high. I think it was worse than that. But I'll credit him and say 27%, right? Shot 27% from three-point range and was not good. He wasn't terrible, but he wasn't good. He wasn't like, oh man, Austin Reaves. Well, at least thank God Austin Reaves showed up. No, he was bad, right? And we ended up getting ran through again. And then you fast forward to this series. And what happened? He had the worst playoff performance that he's had in the playoffs since. He's gotten worse each playoffs, right? Yes, he's gotten better each season, but go look at the numbers. He's gotten worse each playoffs, from percentages to turnover. That's not good. Again, yeah, that's great. Next season he could average 150 and 50. Beautiful. Give it up, Reaves. Right? But if come playoff time he's not giving you that contribution, then I don't care what you did in the regular season. I care about what you do in the playoffs when I need you to show up, right? So, look, I want Austin Reaves to be great. I hope and pray that if the Lakers keep him, that he does do what his agent said. And he does unlock this next level. And you see him kind of turn that volume all the way up. And he is just even better than ever. He's got to work on his defense. He's got to get some strength. He's got to, like, Lakers are hiring all these conditioning coaches and all these, specialists and all that stuff. Great. You need to get them. Yeah, I understand. You want to get Luka back to Super Boo Luka. I get it. It's fine. That should be your priority, without a doubt, because that's your guy, right? It's the face of your franchise for the next 10 years, right? But I would also have those same people working on Austin Reaves in the lab, working on his strength, conditioning, foot speed, right? Getting him moving laterally better, right? Working on his shuttle and whatnot. Like, we need him to get better. I don't expect him ever to be an elite defensive player, but we've seen him be good, right? We've seen him be better than serviceable, right? So if he can at least be better than serviceable, right, and be that guy. Again, Dallas went to the NBA Finals with Luka and Kyrie Irving. I'm not saying Austin Reaves is Kyrie Irving, but still, if Austin Reaves can take another step, who knows? Sky's the limit. If he goes from 20 points a game to 25 points a game and dishes out grabs 6 rebounds and 6 assists and shoots 40% from 3 and is just, everything that you want and is aggressive and then yeah, maybe there is a version of this that's better. I hope it is. I really do. Genuinely, I hope that it is. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? And Phil, what are your thoughts? Do you think Austin Reaves can kind of unlock another level? Do you think nah, he's cooked? Either way, however you feel, either way, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you like this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So if you enjoy these types of videos, I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.